Hiya. It's me again with another awesome review that you can all enjoy if you've got really low standards. This time around I'm going to be doing another Oktoberfest themed German beer, and you know, in the true spirit of Oktoberfest, I'm going to upload it in November because I've got piss poor timekeeping. This one is a German beer, Der Himmel der Bayern, which I assume means the heaven of Bavaria. If I'm wrong, please correct me. And it's called Pschorr. Pschorr. I don't know if you pronounce the P, but I'm going to pronounce it. I'm just going to Pschorr. It sounds like Pschorr. It sounds like an angry, like, auntie from like Halifax or something. You know, she's pissed off with her nephew because he's like, you know, kicked his football too hard and smashed a couple of windows. You know, she's like, oh, Pschorr. Oh, my lad, you've smashed another window. As they probably talk like in Yorkshire. My Yorkshire accent needs work. Last time I went to Yorkshire was to take me on to see Joanna Lumley in the Leeds First Directory or something. Yeah, and that was like 3 years ago. So yeah, I haven't been to Yorkshire since. That doesn't mean I won't go. You know, because I've heard Halifax and not necessarily, well, Halifax is kind of nice, but also Knaresborough and Harrogate, that's the one I was going for. I said Halifax by accident. Not that there's anything wrong with Halifax. I know, let me turn this light on, because that's better. Make me look a bit more photogenic. But yeah, Harrogate and Knaresborough are really nice this time of year. But yeah, this is Pschorr. Oktoberfest Märzen von 1516 Bayerischem Reinheitsgebot, which means something. If you speak German, you're probably going to really enjoy this, like all the stuff on it, because it has a lot of stuff. In fact, I'll read it out for you for those of you who actually can speak German. It goes a little something like this. It might get you sort of excited about what's on its way. Okay, it goes a little something like this. Da es im Sommer verboten war, braute man früher bereits im März ein starkes Bier ein, das Märzen. Ausgeschenkt wurde es auch auf dem Oktoberfest unter dem Himmel der Bayern. Wir haben das alte Rezept und damit ein suffiges, honigfarbenes Stück weißen geschickte Weide zum Leben erweckt. Gebraut nach dem bayerischen Reinheitsgebot von 1516 Pschorr. Brau GmbH 8,541 München, Deutschland, Germany, Alemannia, Pschorr.de. That's the website if you want to check it out. It's up to you. Right, so yeah, now that we've got all the bollocks out the way, let me just tell you that it's a 5.8%. So that's alright. So I'm just reading this little bit. Leere Flasche bitte nicht verschleißen. But there's also one saying ne pas fermer la bouteille vide, which I speak a little bit of French, means do not close the bottle. Vide. I don't know what the last bit is. But yeah, and vide means life, I think, or something like that. But yeah, so yeah, and when you think you've noticed is the bottle top. It's not one of those flop it off with a stick kind of things. It's more of a sort of pull the thing out and pour it in, and then if you can once, you can seal it back up again. So I'll show you how it is. So I'll get it out. Okay, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Rip. There we go. Oh, see that? It ejaculated. So yeah. Okay, so what I've just done, I've opened it up, and that. I call this the gym bottle, because you can actually take this to the gym with you, because you can, you know, you can get pissed a little bit, do a few weights, go on the treadmill, and you know, obviously have a few drinks in it, and once you want to like seal it back up again after you've had a few like whistle wetters, you can just seal it back up again like So, there you go. See, look at that. It's perfect. This is absolutely, you know what I mean? I call it the gym bottle. You should definitely take one of these to the gym with you. See, look at that bottle top there. Snazzy. I don't know why more people don't do this. You know, they all bring Lucasade and fucking water and all that. Bollocks, that bring this. Bring some fucking German beer. 5.8%. Next time you want to fucking do some deadlifts. Okay. Shouldn't have turned that upside down, should I? Bollocks. I've only made a little bit of mess, but yeah, it's okay. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the glass. I'll put it this way because it's fucking weird, isn't it? Ring ding 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 ding. Okay, still got a little bit left in the bowl, not much. So yeah, this dark gold colour, carbonation domination. This is very bubbly. Yeah, and the head's a bit disappointing. I was hoping for more, but it's a bit of a fairy liquid head, as you can probably see from here. You could do better. You know, for a traditional German Oktoberfest beer, you'd expect the head to be a little less fleeting, so to speak. But nonetheless, enough talking. Let's have a sniff and let's have a drink. Here we go. Right, I'm getting a caramel vibe off this, which is not something German beers are renowned for. I'm smelling pure caramel. I anything with a bit of caramel in. If you've seen my videos before, you will know that, judging by the old speckled hen videos that I did, anything with a bit of caramel in, I like it. I just like that little bit of a sweet kick. It just helps it go down easier for me, you know. Yeah, I could drink caramel infused beer all night long. It's a bit malty, but I'm mostly getting caramel. And I'm using my right nostril because my left nostril's a bit blocked for some reason. So yeah, I just can't. Need a bit of Vicks Vaporub on it, but it might interfere with the smell and session stuff. Okay. But yeah, it's a strong caramelly smell with a little bit of malt. Other than that, it's alright. So yeah, we know what it looks like, we know what it smells like. As is custom now, I do a dilemma part, and as of right now, I'm going to do one. There we go. Okay, will it be Pschorr, or will it just be a chore to drink this? So I did that. Again, I'm actually going to give it at least a 5 out of 10 just based on this, just based on the gym bottle top. I mean, I know I shouldn't be sort of talking about going to the gym and drinking beer because, as you can probably tell, I'm not looking perfect right now. I could go to the gym a bit more. I'd be benefiting from that. But yeah. So yeah. Will this gym bottle top beer be any way good, or will it be shite? There's only one way to find out. No more digressing. Bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Once again, as is customary with your German beer, mouthfeel is incredible. Still got a bit of the caramel, not as intense as the taste of, which is probably a good thing, because if it's too sweet, it becomes sickly. But if it's a little bit here and there, you can drink this all night. So yeah, it's a little bit. So yeah, I'm getting grass taste, little bit of honey, not honey, caramel, not honey, and the malts in the back of the throat as you're sort of swallowing. yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's pretty decent. It's going down quite well. You know. Wir haben das alte Rezept und damit ein süffiges. I agree. It really is. Yeah, this is a. Could have benefited more if I had to put it in the fridge though. This is one of those beers that sort of, if it's not fairly cold, it doesn't taste as good. But it's still good. I really like this. So yeah, Pschorr. Pschorr. It sounds like it's the noise a dog makes when it farts. Pschorr. Yeah. Have you ever had that? Your dog lying on the carpet, lying by the fire, and you just Pschorr, just come out of nowhere and you think, what was that? Was it a gas leak? No. It's just your dog farting. That's what it sounds like. I don't even know what Pschorr means. I don't speak German, but I'm sure it means this is alright. Because it's alright. So I give this about a 9 out of 10. It's pretty decent. I've had way worse. I mean, see, look at that. This contributes heavily. Don't get that very often, do you know? I wish all bottles had that. That way you could, you know. You could just take these with you anywhere. And if you don't want to finish it, you should just pop it back on and just be like, fuck it, I'll save this for a later date. So yeah. Pschorr, busy decent. 9 out of 10. So yeah, this was Pschorr rather than total fucking chore. It was good, I enjoyed it. Maybe you will too if you ever buy it. Oktoberfest Märzen. Busy decent. Nonetheless, unfortunately, got some really horrible news for you. So that concludes the end of this review. So that concludes the review, not concludes the end, because if it concludes the end and the video means the video's starting, which it isn't. We've always been doing about like 5 minutes now at least. So yeah, that concludes the video. You know, for all you pedantic bastards out there, yes, I know. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a great evening. But in the meantime, I'm going to be signing out. And I hope you guys take care.